today we're making a skirt. Let's go. The first thing I have to do for this skirt is to make a pattern, and I'm going to use this book that I always use when creating my patterns. And I'm going to first create a pencil skirt with dots pattern block for my size. I have created a master pattern for the pencil skirt, and now I will use this to create the actual pattern for the skirt I want to do. I think Mia wants to be a pattern maker. Are you trying to help me? What is this pose? Oh my gosh. If you are curious about my pattern making process, I first start with the master pattern, and then on top of it I made another pattern where I referenced my design. And in my design I have these seams here, so I transformed the darts into a cut line. And then from this, I created two separate pieces that also have the seam allowances. So these I will use to cut the actual fabric. But now I need to pattern make this side panel of the skirt, which will look something like this. I also created the pattern for the back part of the skirt the same way I did the front, and now I can do the side part of the skirt. This is what I did to the skirt pattern. I slash and spread it, and now I need to draw it out clean and with seam allowances. So for this project I have some black cotton fabric. My mom actually got this second hand from Facebook Marketplace, and I have wanted to use this for a long time. And I think this kind of fabric is perfect for a skirt. This is quite lightweight, so I think it will work really well. But it's full of cat hair. I have to lint roll this. I'm scared of how much this will collect cat hair when I wear this, but let's see. I was a proper sewer and I made a mock-up. It looks like a diaper right now, but I did not want to make a mock-up of the whole skirt. I just made it of the waist and hip part so that I know if it fits me, and it actually fits quite well. I don't need to do any alterations for this, so I'm very happy. But I need to now cut the actual fabric, so let's go. This skirt pattern piece is so massive it doesn't almost fit on my table. There definitely isn't any more fabric to cut for the other skirt piece, but luckily I have another piece of this fabric as well. I do need to iron this before I can cut because it's really wrinkly. I have now cut all the pieces. I have also ironed all of them, and I have also overlocked all the edges of the fabric, and now I will have to start doing the construction. So I will start with the back piece, and my back piece is in 2 pieces. I did not cut it on fold because I'm going to add an invisible zipper to the back. It has been a really long time since I have done an invisible zipper, so I really have to look at some tutorials for that. I sewed the pieces together for the top part of the skirt. Now I want to press the seams so that the seams lay nice and flat. So what I will do is that I will iron these seams open with my iron. Can you see the difference between the ironed and not ironed seam? It is so much cleaner. I was trying to cut my waistband off camera because it's super boring, but I have a bit of an audience and I had to show you. He's so cute. Good morning. I have been making a waistband for the skirt. I did the pattern. I also cut the fabric, and I also got some interlining, and I ironed it on, and then I also pressed it on fold, and now I will have to add this to the skirt waist. Okay, this is going to be my first attempt at the invisible zipper. Wish me luck. Okay, I feel like my first attempt was not that good. I actually even stopped midway the seam, so I will seam rip this and try again. The issue is that I do not have a sewing machine foot that is specifically for invisible zippers. That would make this a lot easier, but I do not have that. I have only my zipper foot, so I will try to use that. I have been doing this invisible zipper for 2 hours, and I finally got the other side like really close. And this has been pretty hard because I do not have an invisible zipper foot, and I feel like that would make this so much easier. When I was in fashion school, I used to use an invisible zipper foot at my school, but I don't have one for my sewing machine, so I really need to get one. But I got it really close. You probably can't really tell, but I will show you later. But now I will have to try to get the other one as close as this. But what really helped me was that I really carefully pressed this with my iron and tried to open up the zipper feet so that I can sew it as close as I can. But let me paddle with the other side and I will see you after. You can see from this clip, but I was trying to move really slow while sewing so that I can ensure that I'm sewing as close as I can, but not too close to the point that I cannot actually close the zipper. Update on the invisible zipper. It finally looks invisible. It has a tiny bit of wrinkling in some areas. This is where the zipper ends. But I mean, it looks actually pretty good for me not having an invisible zipper foot, so I'm very happy about that. Now I need to finish the waistband. I need to fold it and sew it so that everything looks clean. Okay, I was able to finish the waistband on the zipper part, but yeah, this is how it looks like. I think it looks really clean, but now the waistband is still not attached to the skirt, so I will have to do, I think it's called a blind stitch maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know what the stitch is called, but basically I will sew very close, well, exactly on the seam here, and it should be able to catch the waistband on the other side. I will show you once it's done. This is what it should look like on the inside, and then on the outside the stitch is right between the seam, so it should not be visible, so it looks really clean. The next step is to gather the skirt. So on the top hem I will add a gathering stitch, so the longest stitch length I have on my machine, and I will sew that on the top part of the skirt pieces, and after that I will have to add them to the skirt.
여보세요. 그냥 핸드폰 보고 있었지. 자야지 이제. 바이. 나만 왜 이러냐 진짜. 새벽 2시 폰이 shut up.
I sewed the first skirt piece to the rest of the skirt, and I tried it on my body, but I think that this seam on my body looked a bit low. It was sitting at a bit of an awkward spot, so I want to raise it. So I will have to unpick this part and cut some of this fabric and then reattach this, and I will have to do this cut for the other side as well. I just attached both of the sides of the skirt and I tried it on and it looks amazing. I think it fits me perfectly, so I'm really excited. But now I need to press more of the seams in the skirt, and then I need to hem the bottom. So I will do a traditional double fold, so I will just iron it and then sew it. But then I will have to start thinking about the decorations I want to add to this. In my original sketch I had some ribbons on the side of the skirt and on the front side, and then I have a lot of eyelets on the skirt, so that will take a while. But let me first do the pressing and hemming, and then we will start looking at the details. I have now hemmed the skirt. It took so long because there's so much fabric in this hem. Like, oh my gosh. But I think I'm going to continue this next week. I mean, it's Friday, so I will continue it on Monday. So for you it will be like in 1 second, but I'm not sure if I want to add the ribbons to this. Honestly, the shape of the skirt, I don't know if it really suits the ribbons. I will have to see, but the eyelets for sure I want to add to this because it needs some detail. But I will see you in 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, in 1 second. Hi, it's Monday now. I had a really nice weekend. I made some delicious Miffy cookies. Oh my gosh, they were so good. But it's Monday and it's time to start working again. And in today's agenda, I will have to add the eyelets to this skirt. I think I will first draw the places of the eyelets with a fabric chalk and then go from there. So let's go. I just free-handed the placement of the eyelets. I think I have a pretty good eye for stuff like this. So I will add a row here and a row here as well. And I want to add little pieces of interlining on the inside because this is a pretty thin fabric, so I feel like eyelets will not be that good for this if I do not add interlining, so I will do that now. This is what it looks like on the inside. And now I have to create holes for the eyelets. And here is the final skirt. I'm extremely happy with it. I think it fits me perfectly and design-wise it's just my style. I'm very happy with the final outcome of the skirt. I hope you like it too. But if you would like to see more content like this, then please like and subscribe. And I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!